A star appears twinkling in the sky because of answer refraction of light by atmosphere. The bending of light when it passes around a corner or slit is due to answer diffraction. Next, what is the reason for formation of Maire's indesit? Answer both refraction and total internal reflection of light. Next, the pond appears shallower from its real depth due to answer refraction. Next, spectacles used for viewing 3D films have answer Polaroids. Next, which is the following phenomena shows practical nature of light? Answer photoelectric effect. Next, which one among the following waves carries the minimum energy for photon? Answer radio waves. Next, the impression of an image persists on the retina for about dash of a second. Answer 1/16th. Next, which phenomena show the particle nature of light? Answer photoelectric effect. Next, the focal length of plane mirror is answer infinity. Next, which of the following focal length of lens will be needed to make a lens of power 1D? Answer 100 cm. The color of rainbows are formed by answer dispersion. Next, which type of mirror always forms an erect and virtual image? Answer convex. Myopia is due to answer elongation of eyeball. Next, what type of lenses are used in movie projectors? Answer convex lens. Next, the bluish color of water in deep sea is due to answer scattering of light. Next, periscope works on the principle of dash of light, reflection of light. Next, crown glass has refractive index of dash. Answer 1.52. Next, image formed by plane mirror is always answer visual and erect. Which of the following defects of the human eye the image is formed behind the retina? Answer hypermetropia. Next, which of these phenomena is responsible for formation of rainbow in the sky? Answer refraction, reflection and dispersion. Next, a non-spherical shining spoon can be considered as a answer plane mirror. Next, Pascal is a standard unit of answer pressure. Next, physical quantities which have dash only and no dash are called scalar quantities. Answer magnitude and direction. Next, energy is measured in the same unit in which dash answer work is measured. Next, therm is the measurement unit of which of the following? Answer heat. Next, candela is the measurement unit of which of the following? Answer luminous intensity. Next, Kelvin is the measurement unit of which of the following? Answer temperature. Next, ampere is the measurement unit which of these following? Electric current. Next, energy in the foods can be measured in which units? Answer calorie. Next, the numerical value of physical quantity is its dash. Answer magnitude. Next, 1 watt is equal to 1 dash joule seconds power minus 1. Next, the dash of a substance is defined as the mass per unit volume. Answer density. Next, an ice cube is floating in the glass of water. What happens to water level when the ice melts? Answer remains same. Next, which of the following quantities remains constant and does not change from place to place? Answer mass. Next, what does the voltmeter measure? Answer voltage. Next, which instrument is used to measure intensity of light produced by unknown source in the terms of standard source? Answer photometer. Which one of following is not example of vector quantity? Answer power. What is the SI unit of luminous intensity called? Answer candela. Next, what is the quantity of phenomenon that has two independent properties, magnitude and direction, called? Answer vector. Next, stress and refraction index are dash quantity. Answer tensor. Next, electric potential, time and energy are dash quantity. Answer scalar. Next, what is the value of basic unit of charge? E. 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Next, how many fundamental units are there? Answer 7. Next, unit of impedance is answer ohm. Next, what is the unit of physical quantity capacitance? Answer farad. Next, which of the following is not a vector quantity? Answer temperature. Next, the SI unit of acceleration is meters per second squared. Next, knot is used to measure the speed of ship. Next, viscosity of an ideal fluid is dash. Answer 0. Next, what is the process of conversion of solid state directly to gaseous state called? Answer sublimation. Next, which one is following of is the value of 1 nanometer? Answer 10 power minus 7 cm. Next, what is measured in cusacks? Answer flow rate of water. Next, which of the following is a vector quantity? Answer angular momentum. Next, the dot product of two vector quantities gives dash quantity. Answer scalar. Next, which one of the following quantity is not vector quantity? Answer work. Which of following quantities does not have dimensions? Answer relative permeability. Next, electrical pressure is another term used to indicate. Answer voltage. Next, AC resistance is also known as the dash. Answer impedance. Next, which of the following is an example of vector quantity? Answer velocity. Next, what is the unit of physical quantity stress? Answer Pascal. Next, the unit physical quantity is not Pascal. Answer moment of inertia. Next, the SI unit of intensity of sound is dash. Answer watt per square meter. Next, the dimensional formula ml square to 2 power minus 1 corresponds to dash. Answer angular momentum. Next, which of the following pairs of physical quantity does not have same dimensional formula? Answer force and impulse. Next, intermolecular space is the least in. Answer ice. Which one of following is non-dimensional quantity? Answer strain. In physics, the formula for calculation of weight of any object is mass into acceleration due to gravity. Next, which among the following correct recording angular velocity as a physical velocity? Answer it is a pseudo vector quantity. Next, which one of following physical quantities is a derived unit in physics? Answer potential difference. Next, which of the physical quantity is scalar in nature? Answer magnetic flux. Which one of the following is not a vector quantity? Answer energy. Next, in liquids, a small fraction of particles at the surface have. Answer more kinetic energy. Which one of following is a vector quantity? Answer weight. Which one of following is not a fundamental quantities in physics? Answer weight. Next, the principle of gyroscope is not used in a. Answer inkjet printers. Next, heat from the sun reaches the earth by dash. Answer radiation. Next, ventilators are provided near the ceiling of the room because the exhaled warmer air rises up and goes out. Next, what is the unit of calorific value? Answer kJ by kg. Next, the melting point of ice is dash K. Answer 273.16. Next one, which one of following is a bad thermal conductor? Answer glass. Next, at what temperature the numerical values on Celsius and Fahrenheit scales becomes equal? Answer -40. Next, according to Stephen's law, radiant energy emitted by black body is directly proportional to which power of its absolute temperature? Answer 4th power. Next, if we open a bottle of perfume, it smells spread in the entire room within a short time due to the process of dash. Answer diffusion. Next, what is the process of conversion from solid to gas is known as sublimation. Next, when warm air rises up and cold air from the surrounding areas rushes to fill its place, then it set up dash in air. Answer, convection. Next, when lake starts freezing, the formation of ice will start at which layer of the lake? Answer, top. Next, warm air is dash. Answer, lighter than cold air, hence warm air rises up. Next, what is the numerical value of temperature at which Fahrenheit and Celsius scales are equal? Answer, minus 40 degrees. Next, what is the process of transferring of charge from a charged object to the earth called? Answer, earthing. Next, heat flows as a result of difference of dash. Answer, temperature. Next, which of the following is a process of transfer of heat? Answer, radiation, conduction, convection. Next, which color absorbs most heat under identical conditions? Answer, black. Next, the amount of heat is needed to rise temperature of unit mass object through 1 degree centigrade is called dash. Answer, specific heat capacity. Next, what is the process in which matter changes from a solid to a gaseous state directly? Answer, sublimation. For transferring heat, which of these would be an ideal material? Answer, steel rod. Next, the temperature of a normal human body is 27 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit scale. This temperature is answer 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, conduction and convection modes of heat transfer cannot operate between bodies separated by dash. Answer, vacuum. Next, on heating one end of iron rod, then other end also gets heated. Such materials are called dash, good conductor of heat. Next, melting point of ice is dash. Answer, 0 degrees centigrade. Next, the average temperature of human body is dash. Answer, 37 degrees centigrade. Next, superconductors are substances that dash. Answer, offers minimum resistance to flow of electric current and conduct electricity at low temperature. Next, what temperature is the same on Celsius scale as well as on Fahrenheit scale? Answer, minus 40 degrees centigrade. At what temperature pure water freezes? Answer, 32. Next, what principle is used in washing machine to clean the clothes? Answer, centrifugation. Next, the atmosphere is heated mainly by dash. Answer, radiation. A black body can absorb radiations of dash. Answer, all wavelengths. Next, which of following is not a semiconductor? Answer, krypton. Next, what happens to the entropy of two gases when they are mixed? Answer, increases. Next, the chimney in the kitchen or a factory work on which of the following principle? Answer, convection. Next, the speed of sound dash with increases in temperature of the medium. Answer, increases. At what temperature water converts to water vapor? Answer, 373 K. Next, at critical temperature the dash liquid and vapor phase can coexist. Next, melting point of ice is dash. Answer, 273.15 K. Next, what is the standard room temperature? Answer, 23 degrees centigrade. Next, a nuclear reactor harnesses nuclear energy through dash. Answer, controlled chain reaction. Next, which of the following factors does not affect the rate of evaporation? Answer, mass. Next, the process of transformation of a substance in a gaseous state to liquid state due to change in pressure or temperature of the substance is called? Answer, condensation. Next, the resistivity of a material may be expressed in units of? Answer, ohms centimeter. Next, when a solid, liquid or gas transitions from one physical state to another, this transition is considered as answer transition of phase. Next, the change of state directly from solid to gas is referred as answer sublimation. Next, the brightness of star depends on its answer size, temperature and distance from earth. Next, it is easier to drink hot tea from a porcelain mug than from a steel tumbler because dash porcelain is a heat insulator. Next, which of the following conductors is used in heating elements? Answer, nicro. Next, what happens to the entropy of two gases when they are mixed? Answer, increases. Next, heat is transmitted from higher temperature to the lower temperature through the actual motion of molecules in dash. Answer, convection. Next, which of the following is false with reference to a photovoltaic cell? Answer, it converts electric energy to light energy. Next, when vapor condenses into liquid? Answer, it liberates heat. Next, cryogenic science is related to which of the following? Answer, low temperatures. Next, white and smooth surface is answer, bad absorber and good reflector of heat. Next, how many calories are there in a joule? Answer, 0.24 gram. Next, specific latent heat of vaporization of water is answer, 540 calories per gram. Next, which law signifies the good absorbers or a good emitter? Answer, Kirchhoff's law. Next, how will the resistance of metallic body be affected when its temperature is increased? Answer, always increases. Next, two bodies are in thermal equilibrium if they have the same dash. Answer, temperature. Next, the coil of wire in an electric room heater or electric cooking heater is called dash. Answer, element. Next, which of the relationship between the coefficients of linear expansion and superficial expansion? Answer, alpha is equal to 1 by beta. Next, which of the following relationship between the coefficients of linear expansion and superficial expansion? Answer, beta is equal to 2a. ఇది కరెక్ట్, ముందుది తప్పు. Next, which of the following represents a relation for a heat loss is equal to heat gained? Answer, principle of calorimeter. Next, within an environment, what is horizontal heat transfer called as? Answer, advection. Next, during summer, water kept in earthen pot becomes cool because of the phenomenon of dash. Answer, evaporation. Next, which among following is an example of an external heat engine? Answer, steam engine. Next, the atmosphere of earth is heated by the process of? Answer, convection. Next, within an environment, what is horizontal heat transfer called as? Answer, advection. Next, water is an electric kettle becomes hot by dash. Answer, convection. What among the following responsible for the heating of surface of the earth called? Answer, convection, conduction, radiation. Next, an adiabatic process occurs at constant dash. Answer, heat. Which among the following substances have lowest specific heat capacity at room temperature and atmospheric pressure? Answer, mercury. Next, why clear nights are cooler than the cloudy nights? Answer, radiation. Next, the resistance of metal rod depends on all on the following except dash. Answer, density. Next, a block of ice dash can radiate as well as absorb heat. Next, which of the following waves is called heat energy waves? Answer, infrared waves. The rate of energy transferred by convection to that conduction is known as dash. Answer, Nusselt number. Next, the coil of an electric room heater is called a dash. Answer, element. Next, good absorber of heat or dash. Answer, good emitters. Next, what is the third law of motion? Answer, action and reaction. Next, which law is also called as law of inertia? Answer, Newton's first law. Next, on which principle does the hydraulic lift works? Answer, Pascal's law. Next, who gave the law of gravitation? Answer, Isaac Newton. Next, sound travels fastest in dash? Answer, steel. Next, which scientist gave laws of motion? Answer, Newton. Next, materials which allow electricity to pass through them are dash of electricity? Answer, conductors. Next, hydraulic press works on the principle of dash? Answer, Pascal's law. Next, the image formed by a plane mirror is always dash? Answer, visual and erect. Next, which of the following particles were made to fall on a thin gold foil by Andrest Rutherford? Answer, alpha. Next, G.S. Ohm is discoverer of which of the following? Answer, law of electric resistance. Next, when a car starts suddenly from rest, the people sitting inside the car move backwards. This event is an example of dash? Answer, Newton's first law of motion. Next, light travel fastest in which of the following medium? Answer, vacuum. Next, Hooke's law states that dash, the extension is directly proportional to the load which the elastic limit is not exceeded. Next, the force acting between two electric charges is related with dash? Answer, Coulomb's law. Next, the veturimeter is a device used to measure the flow rate of dash? Answer, fluid. Next, the law of conservation of energy implies dash? Answer, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Next, what is the upward force exerted by water called? Answer, buoyant force. Next, Hooke's law is related to dash? Answer, elasticity. Next, which among following is according to Ohm's law? Answer, V is equal to IR. Next, which of following is not one of the great paradigms of biology? Answer, Archimedes' principle. Next, the floating of ship is based which of the following principle? Answer, Archimedes' principle. Which of following is not work on Archimedes' principle? Answer, rocket. Next, TV remote controls works on the principle of dash? Answer, infrared waves. Next, according to dash, pressure is equal to the force divided by the area on which it acts? Answer, Pascal's law. Next, on the basis of which phenomenon does a jet engine work? Answer, conservation of linear momentum. Next, law of flotation was given by dash? Answer, Archimedes. Next, Bose-Einstein condensate is dash? Answer, fifth state of matter. Next, which law of physics states that the force between two electric charges reduces to a quarter of its former value when the distance between them is doubled? Answer, Coulomb's law. Next, nylon is used for parachutes because it dash? Answer, is lightweight and strong. Next, the relation between the period of simple pendulum T and its length L is dash? Answer, T. Answer, T is equal to 2 pi square root of L by G. Next, PV is equals to constant is called dash? Answer, Boyle's law. Next, a set of equations involving electric and magnetic fields and their sources. The charge and current densities are known as dash equations? Answer, Maxwell's. Next, scattering of a beam of light by medium containing small suspended particle is known as? Answer, Tyndall effect. Next, hydraulic machines work under the principle of? Answer, Pascal's law. Next, in a nuclear fission, the difference in mass delta M between the original nucleus and the product nuclei gets converted to energy E at a rate governed by famous equation E is equals to delta M C2, first derived by dash in 1905? Answer, Albert Einstein. Next, if a pendulum is allowed to oscillate in vacuum, its time period will dash? Answer, remain same. Which of the following law does not relate to gases? Answer, Lenz's law. Next, solar cell works on the principle dash? Answer, photovoltaic cell. Next, who developed the theory of relativity? Answer, Albert Einstein. Next, why does a blackboard appears black in color? Answer, it absorbs all colors. Next, which of the following conservation of laws does a rocket work? Answer, law of conservation of linear momentum. Next, what is the change in the direction of light by a mirror called? Answer, reflection of light. Next, Newton's second law of motion gives us the magnitude of dash? Answer, force. Next, the first law of thermodynamics is related to conservation of which one of the following? Answer, energy. Next, who propounded the quantum theory? Answer, Max Planck. Next, on which principle does a nuclear power plant work? Answer, fission. Next, using Newton's we can measure force. Answer, second law of motion. Next, which law of Newton defines the force? Answer, Newton's second law of motion. Next, the following equation is a representation of which law? P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. Answer, combined gas law. Next, which gas law is applied to compute total pressure of a mixture of gas? Answer, Dalton's law of partial pressures. Next, which law states that a good observer is a good emitter? Answer, Kirchhoff's radiation law. Next, Newton's first law is also known as answer, law of inertia. Next, a transformer works on the principle of dash. Answer, mutual induction. Next, ball pen works on the principle of dash. Answer, capillarity and surface tension. Next, when pressure is applied to fluid, the pressure change is transmitted to every part of fluid without any loss. Which of following laws explains the phenomenon? Answer, Pascal's law. Next, name the law in physics which states the equal volume of all gases under the same conditions of temperature and pressure contain the equal number of molecules. Answer, Avogadro's law. Next, dash law of independent migration of ion states that limiting polar conductivity of electrolyte can be represented as the sum of individual contributions of the anion and cation of electrolyte. Answer, Kohlrausch. Spelling, Kohlrausch. Next, according to law postulated by dash, the amounts of different substances liberated by the same quantity of electricity passing through the electrolytic solution are proportional to their chemical equivalent weights. Answer, Michael Faraday. Next, alpha particles were discovered by answer, E. Rutherford. Next, jet plane works on which principle? Answer, Newton's third law of motion. Next, which of the following laws suggests a direct relationship between temperature and volume of gas? Answer, Charles' law. Next, which of the following game players must have the knowledge of Pascal's law? Answer, scuba diving. Next, which law of thermodynamics introduced the concept of entropy? Answer, second law. Next, which of the following principle asserts a fundamental limit to precision with which certain pairs of physical properties of particle can be known? Answer, Heisenberg principle. Next, a fountain pen works on which of the following principle? Answer, capillary action. Next, according to Fleming right hand rule, the forefinger is pointed is the direction of dash. Answer, magnetic field. Next, it is difficult to fix nail on the freely suspended wooden frame. Which law supports this statement? Answer, Newton's third law. Newton's first law is also known as none of the option is correct. Next, the temperature of stars can be estimated by which of the following? Answer, Wien's displacement law. Next, the thermoelectric refrigerator works on the principle of answer, Peltier effect. Peltier, Peltier. Next, which two parameters should be constant to apply Gay-Lussac's law? Answer, volume and moles. Next, at constant temperature, which increases the volume of an ideal gas is a closed cylinder, the pressure of the gas, answer, decreases. Next, which gas law explains the popping of a balloon after someone sits on it? Answer, Boyle's law. Next, which of the following scientific principles is not correctly matched with its technology? Answer, electron microscope, photoelectric effect. Next, Archimedes' law is related to dash. Answer, law of flotation. Next, law of flotation. Next, which among the following has given the law of conservation of mass? Answer, Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. For an ideal gas, which of the following statements does not hold true? Answer, the kinetic energy of all gas molecules is 0. Next, The law of definite proportions was stated by dash. Answer Proust. Next, which of the following phenomenon is responsible for Coriolis force? Answer rotation of Earth around its axis. Next, which of the chemical proposes the soft drinks and soda bottles are sealed under high pressure to increase the solubility of CO2? Answer Henry's law. Next, lactometers and hydrometers are the density are based on the dash principle. Answer Archimedes. Next, which law states that same temperature and pressure, equal volume of all gases contains the same number of molecules? Answer Avogadro's law. Next, the refrigerator works on the principle of dash. Answer evaporation. Next, which of the following is not true about nuclear fusion? Answer the process is used for making nuclear bomb. Next, which of the following law is associated with the heating effect of electric current? Answer Joule's law. Next, Raman effect is due to? Answer inelastic collision of photon with molecule. Next, the year 2020 marks the 9th year of famous Oersted experiment when n is equal to? Answer 200.